Hi Stampin' friends, tonight we're going to use the Share a Milkshake bundle. I'm going to show you several different ways to use this, or that I have used this, and make a couple of cards. You can see it has some great sentiments. You're the cherry on top, celebrate, be my Valentine, and life is sweeter with you. I think it would be great to use those for a variety of different things. And then the cute little soda fountain type things where you can make a cherry soda or a shake or whatever you want to call it, and then some ice cream that's just in the in a little cute footed bowl. So and then of course spoons and straws. So kind of some fun stuff there. All right, so the first thing I did was design this card. I really liked using pink, and I liked using the green with it. This is the polished pink and the mint macaron, and then the back is the sweet sorbet. So with this one, I put some Wink of Stella on the cherry to make it kind of shine, and added the matching sweet sorbet ribbon, and then some of the cute little adhesive backed pastel sequins, which I thought made it look kind of added some detail. Now, one thing about this card, it looks very feminine. So what if you wanted to make a masculine card? So I actually am in a group where we Stampin' Up! Demonstrators encourage each other. And one of the girls that I met, her name is Patty Edwards, she mentioned doing a root beer float. And I thought that is the perfect thing to make a masculine. I tried the chocolate shake and I didn't think it looked like a chocolate shake. So I was kind of discouraged, but I do think that you can make a nice root beer float with it. Let's see, there we are. Okay, so what I wanted to do, I always make a mark on my paper and tell a little story to myself so that I can remember what I'm doing when I set this up. So I've said that the soda glass paper should be right against this line here. And then I'm like basically going like that. So the first thing I'm going to do is use the crumb cake. No, I lied. The soft suede. Ink this guy up. And I know it looks red, but it won't be when I finish. Okay, and even if I have to do it twice. Oops. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna do that one more time. I do appreciate her sharing this idea with me because I kind of had felt like this was fairly limited. So then I'm just gonna put some crumb cake on the filler piece, the one that kind of does the whole entire glass. I can get enough on there that will make it look finished. Let's see, one more. Well, now I may have gotten too much, but anyway, I think you get the idea that it does look like a root beer float now. And then to do the top, instead of using, as we used on the first card, you know, we used the pink, I thought it would be cute to just put some yellow on there, because to me, the light brown of the root beer kind of makes me end up with kind of a brownish yellow top. And then you'll just want to add some straw pieces. And I kind of narrowed the straws down just a little bit, so you can see you can kind of choose one or the other on this and kind of trim them down just a bit. I had left them large whenever I was using them for my class, but I just thought that would be cute to add. So if I can get that tucked in there, not working very well when I'm left-handed there. Okay, so there you can see how I would put that together. And then I would probably just add some ribbon somewhere. I mean, ribbon, listen to me, some twine. This is the crumb cake twine. So I would just probably tie a little bow in that. Even though it's a masculine card, I just think it kind of adds a little bit to it. So this is definitely one that if you added more red, it could be like a Valentine card for sure. Making it into it like a Be My Valentine kind of thing. But then also you could just mat it on some crumb cake and then put a Celebrate instead. So let me go ahead and try. I'm going to turn it around my way real quick so that I can see what I'm doing. There we are. And then my plan here is just going to be to put Celebrate in a dark brown on the bottom. Just kind of go with my color scheme. Here I have Celebrate. I'm not really sure, I didn't grab the right block, so this could be a disaster. I could waste this paper, but just in case, we will see here. Get it about where I would want it, assuming it stamps correctly. Okay, well, it actually turned out pretty great. So there you can see this little Celebrate on there. That's a nice, simple card. You don't have to have a whole lot of thick paper to do this. You don't have to layer every time. I mean, I enjoy layers and I enjoy designer series paper, but you don't always have to. This would make a fine little card for someone. And because of all these details, you don't really feel like you're missing something, I don't think. And if you want to start adding a little more, there's like some other little things that you can add, like put this under here, just kind of put some, it's like kind of like the waffle, kind of like a little waffle piece there, like a cone. So you could put that under there and make that card really cute. So let me go ahead and finish this card. What I'm going to do to stick these down, I'm just going to put a piece of this and I'm going to kind of lightly set it on there, because when I put these guys on there, I'm going to want them to be where I can move them around and get them just where I want them. I grab my large dimensionals. And then do this. Gotta get these guys off here. I'll toss. And then when I put this on there, I think I'll be able to tell exactly where I want these as I'm placing this. I want to scoot this one up just a little. I don't want it to be off the page, but I do want it to show as much as it can. So let's see here. I kind of like it like that. So I'm going to use my dimensionals to stick these to the back because I'm lazy. You could certainly use this adhesive here, and since I'm gonna go ahead and finish this card, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this just a little bit off the side here, because I decided I didn't want any of the white to show. It has a little white edge, just like, you know, they always have with the dies, but I just kind of wanted to cut that off. I felt like it wasn't necessary on the sides of the straw. There we are. So then just, see, tuck that one in here. And then I'm going to take my, another dimensional, put it right over here. Now you wouldn't have to do this. You could make this be something that kind of sticks out like that. And just to kind of, that would help it have a little more dimension to it. But I decided to do that. So then I'm just going to kind of play with it. I think I probably would want this scooted over just a little bit. Then I'm going to get this, whoops, sorry, get this just where I want it to be, so I can show as much of the glass without showing what's not the glass. And then this little guy, I think I want a dimensional under it. I mean, not a dimensional, a glue dot under it. And be sure it stays. I might put it right over here. Put it up maybe like that. Oh, that kind of goes away. Sorry about that. I'll put it down here or up here. There's a lot of places, a lot of possibilities, but definitely don't want to put it directly where it's going to lay off onto this. So it's not going to look cute. But anyway, there you can see a super quick card that still uses some of the dies and and stuff that you've gone to the trouble to buy, but it makes a really quick and I think masculine card design. Okay, so that is that. And continuing with my masculine theme for just a second, I wanted to kind of show what you might do to use maybe some papers. Maybe you want to make it just a little more. It does probably need a cherry on top. I wasn't really thinking about that with a root beer float, but if it were a chocolate shake or something like that, it would definitely need it. All right, so I was just thinking about putting this on here and then folding over. This is the waffle cone that's part of this. And so I thought it would be nice to just go ahead and fold this and pop it on here like that. And then use some of the little pieces that kind of come with it and stamped and put those on as color. Now, even for a masculine card, I think some pink ice cream doesn't necessarily look bad. So I would probably want to add that. And then go ahead and make my Celebrate and probably put some topping on like that. And then your cherry, and then probably one of our, what I did with my spoons. There they are. And probably like a spoon and, whoops, go on this side. And just kind of make it cute. Now, honestly, with this, I should have cut out just paper because I think it would have looked better if it were layered with just, rather than, like, I'm not going to finish this card because I think it would be better if these were just bits of, like, a So Saffron for vanilla and maybe some Flirty Flamingo for the strawberry and maybe some, not this is Early Espresso, but some soft suede for the chocolate. And that would probably look better than what I've shown you here. So I apologize for that. I wasn't thinking. That would definitely be more what I would choose to do. So, all right. Then the next thing I kind of wanted to show you was using another paper, which this is actually from the Seaside paper. So this is by the bay. And so it has lots of shells and things on this side, but this really pretty other side has gold, and it's just so nice. But I think it kind of lends itself to a, I guess you would say a soda shop kind of look. So my plan on this one was to just kind of, you could use this and pop your, well, that one's sideways, hold on. And pop your oh, I don't know if you can see that, I'm sorry. There we are. Put your sundae bowl on that, your footed dish, and then fill it with some ice cream, maybe pink, and then put some chocolate, and maybe put 2 spoons. Now, one of the spoons is going to look backwards to you, so what I was just doing with that one is just putting it deep down inside the ice cream, and then have the other one kind of be like it's almost like on top, just kind of coming at it from the side. But what I like about this paper is it just kind of adds to the soda shop sort of theme. And then, oh, here's what I meant to put. I'm sorry, I meant to put this under there because to me the white, let me lift that up where you can see, the white really makes that one pop and makes it where you really notice it and can appreciate the colors more. Okay, one more thing. I wanted to just try to do my little Celebrate again. I thought for this one it would probably be pretty to use the, well, I'm trying to say pink, but I don't want to say pink. My Flirty Flamingo again. My Celebrate. I don't remember what color. Oh, I did brown. It'll probably have to be done twice. Sorry about that. But what I'm doing is just getting that pink off. I mean, that brown off so that it'll be nice and pink. Okay. There we go. I'm just going to see if this is big enough. I think it's going to be. Yes. You can see how nicely the Celebrate, well, I've got it upside down, but how nicely the Celebrate fits in the small oval of this double oval punch. And then just pop that on the bottom there. And then at this point, I would add some of these sequins, the little sequins that we have, and just kind of those together. And maybe you don't care for this with the gold, but I think it really makes the gold kind of shine. It has kind of a either a 1950s or 1980s look that I kind of like because I'm a person who appreciates those colors. So, you know, it's just kind of up to you. But anyway, I think that is another option with that. And then I did want to show if you used, where did I set that one? A smaller, oh, here we are. A smaller scalloped rectangle. That would allow you to put maybe a bright color and then use your, not that one. I had one here that I had really worked on getting fluffy. Oh, here we are. And go ahead and make this sort of 3D. Now what I mean by that is I just kind of rounded out the edges like this so that they would be more rounded, more like a 3D kind of cone. And I would then put maybe a dyed cotton ball inside there. Maybe dye it yellow or orange. And you could also do this and make it a snow cone and do this in just a white so that it looks like it's in a snow cone. But then put this on here and then turn it into a tag instead and put your Celebrate across the bottom. So let me go ahead and see about doing that with my pink real quick. Let's see. Oh, I didn't quite get that straight, but I think it'll be fine. So this one, I was just trying to kind of show that we always use the soft colors with this, but some brighter tropical colors would be great with this set as well. Okay, so now I'm going to get a glue dot and just glue it so that it's not quite shut, if that makes sense. Then I'll probably go ahead and add another one there. Don't want it to be coming loose or looking like it's not stuck down well. Just right along the edge. Okay. There we are. Just kind of tuck it in and drag it so that it sticks. Use this real quick. Right there. Whoops, I accidentally already added kind of a celebratory sequin there. Didn't really even mean to. And then put this then probably on a dimensional just to make it look definitely 3D. And if you wanted to stick up further, it would probably be best, I just realized, to use the smaller dimensionals and more of them so that it could only be stuck kind of along a line here. It's just happened to be kind of like a little fold that I ended up with, not intentionally, just kind of ended up with a fold. And then pop that one on there. There we are. And I didn't really think of this until now, but you could also curl up some ribbon. Let's see how that works. I kind of imagine putting some ribbon inside there. Oh, I kind of like it actually. Okay, let's try that. See how this goes. Since I was all about the cotton balls, I think I should give the ribbon a try. Several glue dots. Put one right down in there. Just kind of twist it over there and there. Another one. I don't know if you can see what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make it look slightly like soft serve. So like it's turning into a soft serve cone. I'm just going side to side. Now, if you were wanting to try to do this yourself with any other ribbon or this one, I'm just putting a piece on each side as I continue up, and a piece of glue dot is what I'm saying, is an actual glue dot, to hold it. I'm going to do one more loop through. Okay. Then I'm just going to turn that over and stick it right there, and I hope that it doesn't fray too much. My only concern is potential for fraying. Okay, there. And you can see what you think about that. I kind of like it. I think it, I have more patience than you, Linda. Yeah, I think probably after I had learned to do it, I would probably be faster. But I think that the ribbon definitely makes it look like a, of course I wouldn't probably do this on a card, but I think it makes it a really cute tag to like hang on an item, you know, that you're going to give someone, or to put it on top of something that you're like on top of a present or something like that. I think it would definitely add. I'm going to go ahead and add a couple more of these gold sequins because I think it kind of needs it. Are and just kind of do that, and I think that's kind of a fun way to finish it off. But then I would probably go ahead, I don't see what ribbon what thing I might use. I think I would go ahead and use some of this crumb cake colored ribbon and just kind of make it into a tag. Let's see if I can get it in the right place. I want it. I probably won't get it even, and I'll probably be sad, but okay. Let's see if I can thread that through there. Push a little more through that. If you ever have trouble with this, with the hole being too small, you can always use a full-size punch, or sometimes I just barely kind of punch right beside it, get it just a little bit bigger. There we go. And then I would probably go ahead and add a small bow just to kind of add to it and fill that spot. Gosh, I don't know if I can get that. There we go. So yeah, I would just finish it up like that and call it good. So that was our little tag. And then we had our little 50s, 80s kind of soda shop ice cream sundae. And then our root beer float. And then the one I had made previously for a class with the strawberry soda. It says, "You're the cherry on top." So I appreciate you watching, and I hope that you have a great weekend. I'll be back on Monday, with the Fabulous Flora. And, oh wait, I think I called it something wrong. But anyway, it's the one that looks like painting on it. So that one will probably be a short one because I don't have a whole lot of ideas for it, but I am excited to show it to you. So thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.